Assalamu alaikum, grade 10 computer science students. We will start now lesson number 10. This lesson is about high level languages. Let's start. So what is a high level language? A high level language is a programming language in which you write programs for the computer. These programs are written in English. So it's called high level language because it's easier for people to understand. Machine language is easier for the computer to understand, and high level language is easier for the common people to understand. So this is a code from C language, this is from Java, and this is from Python, and you want to print hello world on the screen. So how you write in different languages it's given here. So high level languages are closer to human language, and this means that the higher level languages are easier to read and write programs than compared to the low level language that is easier for the computer to understand, or machine code that is only in zeros and ones. We will study in detail about the high level language, and we will be doing a programming language as part of your syllabus, possibly Python or basic, QBasic. We'll choose between Python and QBasic. Features of high-level languages. The first high-level language was developed in 1950s. The name of this language was Fortran, that is short for Formula Translation. Fortran was developed initially as alternative for assembly language, and it was used for scientific and engineering projects. Assembly level language is harder to understand because the code is very hard. It's in zeros and ones, and some of the codes are in English. So as a replacement, Fortran was introduced. Even still it is used for scientific programmer. Scientific programmers are using this to write programs. And after this there are many other languages that were introduced, like basic, we have QBasic and C, C++, C number, and Pascal, Java, and Python. High level languages are closer to human language. It means the code you write is closer to English language. But because the computer only understands machine language, so it means if you will write this in high level language, you need a translator. Once you are writing the programs in the high level language, it's easier to read and write, and it's easier as compared to the machine code or assembly language, and as a result there are fewer mistakes because the people understand it well. A high-level language deals with the structure, variables, arrays, loops, conditions, functions, and procedures. You will understand it better when we will practice it. When you practically do it, then you will understand all these concepts. Machine code, an assembly language that deals with the addresses, registers, and operation codes. The programmers are using this high-level language to write programs and software. You may have used many apps on games like you have on the computer, the media players, and all these software are made in the high-level languages. So as I told you, a computer understands only machine code. So whatever code you write in the high level language, it needs to be translated into machine code. That computer understand. The other point about the high level language is once you write the program on any computer, it can be run on another computer. What it means, before the high level languages in the assembly language or other low level language like machine code, once you write the program, it was only for that one computer and you cannot take it to another computer. But if you write a program in a high level language, it's machine independent, it's independent of any hardware, and you can use it on many computers. The same program can be used on many computers. Yes, this is what I told you. You can write a program and you can run it on different computers. This is the code I have typed for you as example. The first one is in Python and the second one is in QBasic. So what we want exactly, I write this code that will ask your name, and once you type your name, for example your name is Abel Shehbaz, so it will say hello and then followed by your name that you have entered to the world of Python. And here same thing, enter your name $, and then hello and name $, to the world of QBasic. So this will print on the screen. So it's quite interesting when you will be doing the practical programming, you understand it better. And as I told you, once you write the program in programming language, it need to be translated into machine code to run on the computer. So it happens in the background, you don't see it how this translation is taken place, but it works in the background. Home task for you: what is a high level language, and write 5 features of a high level language. So you have to write this on a piece of paper and send it to me on my WhatsApp. This concludes our lesson today. Thank you.